Hi everyone. In this video, our group will explain a material about cooperative learning. Group members are Tirsa Novalita, Imelda, Fani, Swastika, and me, Dewi Nawangwulan. Definition: Cooperative language learning, or CLL, is part of a more general instructional approach, which is also known as collaborative learning, or CL. The approach of these methods are from the theory of language is that communication as a primary purpose of language and the cooperative nature of language. And the theory of learning is that learners develop communicative competence and critical thinking skill. Goals: Number 1. To provide opportunities of naturalistic school language acquisition through the use of interactive pairs and group activities. Number 2. To provide teachers with a methodology to enable them to achieve this goal, and one that can be applied in a variety of curriculum settings. For example, content-based foreign language classrooms. Number 3. To enable focused attention to particular lexemical items, language structures, and communicative functions through the use of interactive tasks. Number 4. To provide opportunities to learners to develop successful learning and communication strategies. Number 5. To enhance learner motivation and reduce learner stress, and to create a positive, effective classroom climate. Characteristics. Number 1. Objective: to develop critical thinking skills and communicative competence through the socially structured interaction activities. Number 2. Learner rules: active participator, individual needs, and learning centered. Number 3. Teacher rules: organizer and counselor of group work, facilitator of the communication tasks, intervener to each collaborative skills. Number 4. Materials. Materials are arranged according to a purpose of lesson. Usually one group shares a complete set of materials. Number 5. Syllabus. CLL doesn't assume any particular form of language. It is an alternative to teach-fronted teaching. Number 6. Types of activities: tasks, group work, and sharing season. Number 7. Room arrangement: moving to create collaborative small groups. Number 8. Student expectations: all members in some way contribute to success of groups. Number 9. Teacher-student relationship: cooperating and equal.
There are 5 key elements of successful group-based learning in CL by Olsen and Kagan. 1. Positive interdependence. Group members realize that their success is linked with each other. It means building a spirit of mutual support within the group. 2. Group formation. Creating positive interdependence by deciding size of the group, assigning students to groups, and make sure students participate in the group. 3. Individual accountability. The performance of each individual is assessed, and the results are given back to the group and the individual in order to determine who needs more assistance, support, and encouragement in learning. 4. Social skills. The way students interact with each other as teammates. 5. Structuring and structures. The ways of organizing students' interaction. The teachers can enable students' different interaction ways in the group. Techniques of cooperative language learning. The number 1 is Jigsaw. Jigsaw teaching was developed by Slevin 1995. Groupmates share information with each other in these techniques. This is a useful activity to teach reading. Slavin summarized the procedure to apply Jigsaw as A. Students receive expert topics and read assigned material to locate information. B. Students with the same expert topics meet to discuss them in expert groups. C. Experts return to their team to teach their topics to their teammates. D. Students share in front of the class. The technique number 2 is roundtable. Roundtable can be used for brainstorming, reviewing, or practicing. In this method, each group member has a designated turn to participate and make a written contribution to the group's project. The group has a writing prompt, task, or question. Sequential form as following. A. The teacher asks a question which has multiple answers. Each student writes a response or a portion of a response. B. After writing the response, they pass the paper to the next person. C. Roundtable can be done with one piece of paper per group or with one piece of paper per group member. D. One group member may be asked to share with the whole class what their group has written.
The technique number 3 is think, pair, share. Think, pair, share was proposed by Lyman in 1981. This teaching method could encourage students to communicate with others and develop thinking. There are the steps of think, pair, share. A. The teacher poses a discussion topic or an open-ended question. B. The teacher gives students the think time to think on their own. C. After thinking, students work in pair to share their ideas with each other. D. Students share their responses with other partners or with the rest of the class. The advantages of cooperative learning. Number 1. Comfortable in small groups because students teach one another and explain material in their own words. Number 2. Students help each other finish the task. Number 3. Allow teachers to pull individual or group ability because teacher monitoring them during cooperative learning. Number 4. Sharing session makes all students understand the task. The disadvantages of cooperative learning. Number 1. If teacher selects group randomly and there is a group with weak students may not work well together. Number 2. The classroom will be noisy. Number 3. It's difficult for the teacher to be sure that the groups are discussing the academic content rather than something else. Number 4. Lesson planning and preparation can take longer. The conclusion of cooperative learning. Cooperative language learning in EFL classroom is group activities that carefully planned actively maximize students' interaction and facilitate students' contributions to each other's learning, while the teacher facilitate and monitor learning activity. Therefore, CLL is the most effective method to reach the achievements of EFL students in academic and social skill. That's all from us. I hope you understand our presentation. Thank you.